Hey guys, it's Joey Gaming. Welcome back to the Joey Gaming YouTube channel. So I was gonna do a video about the FNAF 2 build in Minecraft, but I'm not really finished with the project yet. So instead, I'm gonna shift my schedule for the Joey Gaming 13 Nights of Halloween, and today I'm going to do the what's it called, the story time. And this is the time that I worked in a haunted house. You know, the haunted house attractions that people do every year. And you go in, you pay like an X amount of money. You go in, people in like clown costumes, mad scientists, zombies, Frankensteins, vampires, and they come at you and scare you. And you have like animatronics and crazy, creepy lights. And you basically go in there with a group of friends and you get scared. All right. And I used to work in one of those. So a bit of a story time. I think I covered this in my last story time, but my parents used to own this place, all right? They used to own a water park, all right? And let me tell you, in my small town, we had this water park, and it was kind of a big deal in where I live because everyone knows about it. Everyone goes there during like the summer times. And the thing is, it's not really a traditional water park. It's not those high-end fancy water parks you go to, all right? It's the water is warmed up, all right? I live in Idaho, okay? And that means we have hot springs all over the place. And we use that hot water to fill up the pools. Of course, we do have a big pool, a normal traditional pool, but most of the warm water comes from the ground. And it fills up the pool, and the best part is it doesn't cost anything for our water bill at the time. So my parents ran that place for a while because it got passed down. The previous owners said, "Hey, do you guys want to?" My parents used to know the original owners or whatever. They said, "Hey, look, we're moving somewhere else. Would you mind taking this business over for us?" And my parents said yes because it's a big part of the town I live in. I'm not gonna really say what town I live in, but it's a big part of the town that we live in, all right? So my parents took control of it. They did their own things, changed some stuff with the place, did a good job. I'm not gonna lie, they did an amazing job running this resort. And the next thing they do is that they my grandpa comes in. My grandpa is a big fan of Halloween, all right? My grandpa absolutely loves Halloween, all right? He'll tell us stories that he did. Like, he runs the haunted houses. He loves doing haunted houses. I think he used to do one when he was younger and absolutely loved it. So he decided, hey, I'm going to do my own haunted houses and stuff. And then that's what he's been doing. And he's very creative. He built, like, a ton of greenhouses for my grandmas. And he also built a lot of crazy stuff. My grandpa is extremely creative, and he's really good at it. He built these fire-breathing dragons one time, and all types of cool stuff. So he knows how to build a lot of great stuff. He's really talented when creating animatronics and flamethrowers and all this type of cool stuff. All right. He also owns a cannon. He also owns a cannon too, and you like seeing he's kind of into like Civil War stuff. So that's pretty cool. He owns a cannon and he fires that off too, but that's not really related to the series, to the story time. So my grandpa, seeing this as a big opportunity, asked my parents if they can do a haunted house. I'm not sure what exactly went down. I don't know if they allowed it at first, but eventually my grandpa was able to convince them. So my grandpa did this for 3 years. We owned this water park for 3 years, and my parents would let my grandpa build this haunted house. So we would take, what's it called? Tables, like those outdoor wooden tables that you'll see like in parks and stuff. Yeah, he put them on its side, and we built like hallways through it. And we had these pavilions, all right? And these pavilions are like linked up together, and it's really cool. And people would go through it, get scared. And my best part is my grandpa came up to me and said, "Joey, do you want to scare people in my haunted house?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to scare people in your haunted house." So I did this. Keep in mind, I was like around 9 through 12 at the time. I'm not really sure, but it was around that age. And I loved it, dude, alright? So people would walk in, alright? I see these girls, alright? The girls are the best people to scare, in my own opinion. Teenage girls are the best people to scare because they absolutely freak out. And when one girl freaks out, all the girls freak out, dude, alright? I was mainly in the graveyard, but I do travel around the whole place because I love that action. and I love scaring people. So I scare the same people multiple times. Sometimes they put on different masks and different costumes as fast as possible just to go in and speed run and scare. And I was in this graveyard hiding behind this gravestone. The group of girls come in, I scare them, and it turns out one of the girls peed themselves. So that's a big achievement that I'm really happy to take home with me. It's like, yes, I'm the ultimate scarer. And it was actually pretty scary. Some of the people that went through it said I was pretty scary, alright? And it was pretty intense, dude, let me tell you, alright? But there's this one day, dude, where it was just a traditional night, dude, alright? It was a traditional night. So I was doing my own business, and then it suddenly, I should actually explain this part of the story. So, in the haunted house, we had them go up, not go up. At the water park, we had a water slide, which is only opened during the summer months, because, you know, we can't have a water slide opened during winter and spring. That's for, like, safety reasons and all that stuff. And my parents didn't let that opened. So it was like October, obviously, because we're doing a haunted house. I don't think we'd be doing a haunted house during like July or December. All right, that makes no sense. But a Nightmare Before Christmas haunted house, that would be pretty unique, where it runs through October through December. I thought that was the coolest concept ever. But luckily, too bad that never happened, and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff doesn't happen like that. Sadly, that'd be pretty cool though. But nah, it doesn't work like that. So the water slide's closed off, alright? So one day I was going through it, and suddenly we heard noises coming from the water slide tower, alright? And turns out we hear radio chatter, because we had a bunch of radio, so we can message each other saying, oh, next group just went through, next group went through, hey, something's not working, we need someone to go fix this prop, you know, the basic stuff. All the contact, alright? We hear this bang, 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 bang. It sounded like thunder, and it was coming from the direction was coming from the water slide, coming towards us. And what happened is, apparently a bunch of teenagers climbed it, alright? They took this opportunity, they snuck over the fence into the actual resort itself, because the haunted house is kind of in the outskirts, because I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. There's probably a lot of details I'm leaving out, but yeah, there's like a fence separating the haunted house and from the park itself. So a bunch of other teenage guys climbed over that fence and walked up that water slide, making a lot of noise. And suddenly we have a lot of personnel going there, including my mom, because she was the manager. And they go up there, and a bunch of people, and let me tell you, meanwhile my mom and everyone else around me was going towards this place, we just kept hearing like bang, 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 and it was just kept coming, and it was coming from the water slide. So eventually the teenagers get on top of get to the top of the tower, of the water slide tower. My parents run up to the very top and confront them, alright? And they yelled at them and told them to get off the property, and almost called the cops on them, which is absolutely insane, dude. So they get escorted off the property, and they were told not to leave ever again. But before that happens, another guy tries to do it again, gets caught, gets kicked out, and I don't know, it was interesting, dude. Like that's one of the memories I had. I have a lot more memories from that haunted house. I did, all right. Let me think, all right. So in one of the other years, my grandpa did this for like 3 years. And the next year, we had the people actually walk up the water slide, which was really cool. The thing of the water slide isn't that deep. It's actually really easy to climb up it. Like, actually, personally, I actually climbed up the water slide before, and it's actually very safe to do that, actually. So my grandpa built this little bridge coming from the side of the pool to the water slide, and they climbed up the water slide, and it was really cool. However, the water slide was made of what's it called? Fiberglass, and this causes some issues with some people who can't breathe. My grandpa was not aware of this, so This one group came up there. One of the girls starts having a breathing problem, and she was outside the pavilion. This was like a few minutes after the whole situation. She can't breathe. Meanwhile, I'm out there in my zombie outfit, and I see these people. It's like, why did the group just leave part of the thing? All right, the thing with the halls is it's still outside, so it's just these halls, and it's just the hallways were made out of, I don't know, just posts and stuff, so you can crawl underneath of the wall and get out if you wanted to. So that's what happened. Is these group walked out, saw this happen, was like, what the crap happened? So I walk over there and see this girl having a lot of breathing issues. I walk over there, and the guy, I'm not gonna lie, the family was pretty much reasonable, and they, I don't know, they were not too mad at us. And they said, I don't know the exact situation, but they said, oh, they have to go, their daughter isn't breathing well. They I don't know, they were pretty cool about it. Obviously, I don't know, they were pretty cool. Too bad, luckily it's not a Karen, because I don't know if that could set us up for a lawsuit or not, but I'm not really completely sure about that. I don't know, that's another memory from the haunted house as well. Honestly, doing a haunted house with my grandpa at that water park was pretty fun, not gonna lie. But yeah, but anyways, guys, thanks for watching my Halloween story time. I might do I'm planning on doing more Halloween stories, so if that interests you, let me know below, guys. And also like and subscribe, and also check out the Joe Gaming 13 Nights of Halloween. I have a lot of crazy story times, and I would love to tell you guys these stories. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and yeah, see ya. Peace.